This roadside diner stayed busy for reasons nobody ever questioned. In 1958, along a quiet country road outside Monroe, Louisiana, a woman named Martha Bell ran a small roadside diner almost 25 miles from the nearest busy town. The diner was simple. It had a few tables, a long counter, an old coffee machine, and a small kitchen in the back. Travelers often stopped there because there were very few places to eat along that road. Most of Martha's customers were men traveling alone, truck drivers, oil workers, salesmen, and strangers passing through Louisiana late at night. People in the area trusted Martha. She was quiet, polite, and never caused problems. She knew many local people by name and always remembered what regular customers liked to eat. But the diner was famous for one thing: Martha's homemade breakfast sausages. Every morning, she served them with eggs, bread, and strong black coffee. Customers said the sausages tasted different from anything sold in nearby towns. Martha never explained her recipe. She only smiled and said it was a family secret. But there was another strange thing about Martha. When a man arrived alone, especially late in the evening, she often asked the same question: "Does anyone know you stopped here tonight?" Most men thought she was simply being friendly. Some believed she was worried about travelers getting lost. Nobody thought the question was dangerous. That changed in October 1958. A traveling equipment inspector named Daniel Mercer was driving through the area. A few minutes later, the engine stopped. Daniel managed to move the truck to the side of the road. It was already getting dark. He walked for nearly a mile before seeing the lights of Martha Bell's diner. Daniel entered and ordered dinner. Martha gave him coffee, meat, potatoes, and bread. During the meal, she asked him the same questions she had asked many other men. "Does anyone know you're staying here tonight?" Daniel told her that his company knew the road he was taking, but nobody knew exactly where he had stopped. Behind the kitchen, Martha had a small room that she sometimes rented to travelers. Daniel paid for the room because his truck could not be repaired until morning. Daniel suddenly woke up. At first, he did not understand what had disturbed him. Then he heard it, breathing, slow and very close. The room was almost completely dark. Daniel looked toward the doorway. Someone was standing there. The figure was holding something large in one hand. The moment his hand touched the switch, the figure rushed toward him. Instead of running toward the door, he moved toward a small side window. He pushed it open. Daniel ran toward the road without looking back. Police were contacted. Deputies arrived at the diner shortly afterward. When they questioned Martha, she did not appear frightened. She did not deny entering Daniel's room. Deputies immediately began searching the diner and the land around it. Behind the building, they noticed several areas where the ground looked recently disturbed. They started digging. Not far below the surface, they found human remains. Then they found another burial site, and another. Some of the remains were incomplete. Investigators expanded the search. Behind the diner stood a small wooden smokehouse Martha used to prepare and store meat. Inside were several sealed packages. At first, the packages looked like normal smoked or cured meat, but investigators quickly became suspicious. The meat did not look like the pork or beef usually processed in the area. Samples were sent for testing. According to the investigation, the tissue did not match the normal livestock Martha claimed to use. Authorities removed the remaining packages. They were later destroyed. Police then began checking missing person reports from nearby towns and highways. A disturbing pattern appeared. Several men had disappeared after traveling through the same area. Most were alone. Many were truck drivers, workers, or salesmen. Some had told family members they were traveling through northern Louisiana. A few names were also discovered inside Martha's old guest books. Every missing person connected to the diner was male. Investigators believe Martha had chosen customers who were unlikely to be missed immediately. Men traveling alone, men far from home, men whose exact location nobody knew. Daniel Mercer survived because he woke up at the right moment. Others may not have been so lucky. The diner was closed that same day. Its doors never opened again. Years later, people living near the old road still talked about Martha Bell's diner, not because of the coffee, not because of the travelers, and not because of the famous breakfast sausages. They remembered it because for years, people kept stopping there, and nobody ever questioned why some of them never left.